Kid Rock is he's terrific. He came to the convention. He knocked everybody out. He was fantastic. He's a great guy. He's just a great guy. He's popular, very popular.
Oh, he's a real dirt serpent too, dude. He's a freaking legend, you know. It starts to become more interesting. Like the last woman we had on, like trains cats around the country.
Really?
With a traveling cat circus.
That's pretty amazing.
So that's who you're following up, you know?
That's right.
So, just so
that's way more interesting than a politician, man. That's
just so you know where you are, you know? I was in a meeting. Some guy had a fish hook stuck in his freaking cheek, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, yeah.
Man. He
had 2 weeks clean.
Yeah. He'd either had a really bad night or a really good night. Maybe both. Jesus.
Yeah, who knows what happened? God dang, it's just like, all right, dude. Catch and release, brother. Catch and release. He probably had tried to come across the border. Dude, I used to work at this restaurant, and one of my coworkers, he's like, man, I hate seeing Bananas Foster on the menu because I was raised in a foster home, and it makes me sad. Isn't that ridiculous?
Well, yeah.
Like just to equate like Bananas Foster and being raised in a foster home. But I was like.
And I probably went into the Marine Corps. I was pretty whiny, pretty resentful kid, was pissed off at my mom, was pissed off at all these other people because I didn't have the things that I thought I should have. And then eventually, there's me when I was much skinnier, much better looking.
Oh, yeah. The Marines, dude, that was the original Ozempic.
That's right.
That's Brozempic, dude.
That is good. That is good. Was he squeezing you because he was happy?
He was happy.
Okay, so this wasn't like a...
So I was smiling, dude.
Yeah,
my smile hit. Okay, I mean, good. The more he squeezed the edges of my smile, you could hear him ding against my earlobes.
Yeah.
He squeezed me as much as somebody could be squeezed. His wife is not doing well if that guy has a wife, right. I'll tell you that.
Previous people were terrible.
Yeah.
Every time you do a thing, you'd be red flagged. They'd put up a red flag. Every statement you made, you'd be red flagged.
Yeah, it's almost like, it's like when you have a babysitter and they don't want to have any fun or whatever.
Yeah, right.
That's kind of the vibe I got.
Like a lot of my friends, they look at people as like, where did you go to school? What do your parents do?
Yeah.
You know, what job do you have? What credential do you have? I've never had that, right? And so when people like talk about politics or policy, they'll be like, oh, well, this person has a PhD. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Now, they may be smart, but I don't care about...
PhD's only 3, doesn't even spell anything.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't care about the letters.
The population, but it's 50% of the unsheltered homeless.
And unsheltered homeless means homeless that don't have a place to sleep at night.
Yeah, it's people who are on the sidewalks,
like freelance,
right, or they're in shelter. They're
like free range.
Yeah.
Now that would be a good Dave Portnoy thing where he does one bite to hit a coon with a bite. You know?
Have you ever seen a raccoon eat? You never gave him any duck, did you?
Oh, I pulled up on them and they're always like this.
Right with their hands.
We didn't do it.
They totally are.
The gayest one is the one in the recycling bin. He's always like, hey. At least the other ones are in the trash. There's always that one that kind of wanders up from the recycling bin and he's wearing like a negligee your mom's or something. You're like, what the fuck is that one been doing,
Some kid run up. He was like a 19-year-old kid. Run up from behind me, and it had been raining a lot that day, and he had like he'd taken a chunk of mud out of the ground and shoved it in my mouth. I mean, this is like what these sports rivalries are built around is moments like this. But we had I guess won 4 years in a row.
That's reforestation, isn't it?
That's right.
I can do a little blow. I can drink, but other than that, I'm totally sober. It's a modified sobriety.
Who was your sponsor, Shepard Smith? That's what I want to know.
Okay, that's funny, but I'm not going to comment on it beyond that.
That's fine. No, and no dig to Shepard. I'm a fan of Shepard.
Yeah.
But he's just a legend in a lot of circles from a lot of friends of mine from different colleges.
How do you know all this? It's like,
dude, it's easy. You just be alive and you just pay attention.
Gets up there and he rants and he does his thing and he's not necessarily, I'm sure his advisors go crazy, but he's not needing, not reading off, he doesn't have 14.
Kid Rock is one of his advisors, And look, I love Kid Rock, but I don't know if every advice, every advice of his is the best, but now some of it is, that's for sure, but some of it may not.
You're right.
Be.
Courage to try to convince the Chinese to crack down on fentanyl manufacturing, because if you get it at the source, right? That's, I think, really the way to address it.
Oh, there's fentanyl in half the bookshelves they make over there, dude. You put a
would
half a
believe
set
that.
of dictionaries, and that bitch will give way. You know, I've seen.
Had contacted me and said through a friend and said, you know, I can get $10 million for you fast. And
dang.
I spent I met him in my hotel, and I
Was it like one of those consolidation credit card things?
No, it was just a guy who, you know, he was an attorney who had a lot of clients.
Oh,
who
okay.
were
Private deal.
an Asthma Society of America.
They hated Mustangs?
Yeah, they didn't like Mustangs because of
Oh,
that.
come on, dude.
So they
If
sued.
you have asthma, if you get a Mustang, you got a chance with the ladies, I feel like. But if you just show up with asthma, dude, it's a wrap.
yeah, it's not a good selling point.
Yeah, asthma has one speed, dude. You know?
How did you get addicted? How did
No, I would just do cocaine. That was really, yeah. So not just,
pretty-
yeah.
that's
it was
that's down and dirty, right?
Yeah. And I mean, it was, yeah.
But you don't anymore.
No, I don't do it anymore, man. And I'm not doing
Is
it.
it too much? Too much to handle?
Some of the stuff started to get a real rattle in it too. I don't know where we were even getting it from in this country, but yeah, it started to make me feel like I was a mechanic or something.
polluter than we are right now.
Oh yeah, dude. They all smoke too. A lot of Chinese people. Yeah, that kid that smokes on that bicycle or whatever, he's smoking like 11 cigarettes. Dude, I would hate to have a real long wiener if you have a cat. That would be the fucking.
It'd be dangerous.
It would be dangerous.
Talk about a cat toy.
Oh yeah, but you'd have to put a little bell at the end of it or something.
You would. And a feather.
Yeah,
You could fix it right now. Don't, do whatever you're doing.
yeah.
And she won't talk to you, and she won't talk to anybody. She won't be interviewed.
She's welcome to come on. I would love to
I
get to
know.
talk to her.
I'm sure she'd be very exciting. Actually, you could make her exciting. Probably.
You think?
Yeah, I think so.
Somebody said she's a good roller skater. That's what I heard, which is crazy.
That's about it.
For what are often labeled as conspiracy theories, but then often end up being truth just because, or not often, but yeah, often end up being truths or having realness to them because the news media isn't even, it's like they all just go down these same similar paths and it's not, it doesn't even feel real anymore. I mean, the fact that you and I are talking is wild, it's like, I wouldn't talk to me, but.
Cases like the Irish that are what
We know. Yeah.
there's other ones too.
They're the most thirsty.
Yeah.
The Irish, yeah. I mean, they're good at it. They make it look good. I mean, for
I mean, we call it the Irish flu.
Yeah.
And yeah, people get injured. People get injured at
And
sporting
wait,
events. It's
and-
crazy.
Oh yeah, I thought that for a second. I thought you were describing a wedding in Appalachia, dude. That's what I thought for a second. So,
we've had some of those too. Yeah.
so sad that somebody. I mean, this is ridiculous to say. Probably that somebody can't. You can't even do cocaine in this country anymore. And that seems like a crazy thing to say. And don't say that. Don't say that. But I said it. But yeah. But don't say that anymore.
I'm gonna steal that line. That's after the election, though, man.
No.
We
but
gotta
it's-
win first.
It's unfortunate.
If the Democrats make rules that say I cannot win, and then they complain about me running somewhere else, it's like it's like a guy who murders his parents and then throws himself on the mercy of the court because he's an orphan.
Yeah.
They're trying to get public sympathy for a problem that they created.
I hate when I see Bananas Foster on the menu. That's how it goes. But no, I see what you're saying. It's almost like they're playing two cards that are trying to do two different things, but one of them kind of concedes that there's some truth in the other one.